right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Faded Truth. Before you do anything, like, share, and subscribe. And you know you're at the best place for the mixture between cannabis and creatives. And today I have Miss Sophia Maria on the show. How you feeling over there?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me, Miss Angie. I appreciate it. I'm super excited to do this podcast. You were hosting the other event that I was at, and you were fabulous. And
thank you. That was my first time hosting.
Oh, you did so good.
I was so nervous, and then that's why by the second half you saw me drunk on stage with tacos. Like, I just was like, okay, no one wants to give me a script. I'm just gonna fucking be out here eating.
Babe, you're good.
So I can call you how do you say it? Mexitaliana?
Mexitaliana, yeah. So it's basically saying Mexicana, Italiana,
right.
Mexican, and Italian.
So you're born and raised in Vegas.
Yes, I was born and raised here.
So would you say that the talent that you kind of resonate most with is singing, as far as your creative talent?
Absolutely. I started when I was about 5 years old. I started professionally, like getting paid to perform on stage at 8. And then it just kind of all, went from there. Was signed to LA Reid with Arista Records at 13. Then I toured with PCG Concert Group, Alan Beck and Art LeBeau shows. And then I was signed to NastyBoy Records, which is MC Magic's label.
Who was your inspiration? How do you even, what did your parents say? Like, what was the first thing you sang? What came out your mouth?
Well, supposedly they said I was like humming as a baby. Like I would be like, every time music was on, I would like be in beat. Supposedly, that's my parents though. I probably was terrible, but so I started. I was always singing around the house, and my dad was like, "Do you want to get into voice lessons?" And so he set me up with the vocal teacher. Her name was Helen Joy, and that was like around age 5. And she would put me in pageants, competitions, church choirs, anywhere to sing and learn technique and perform on stage in front of people, and get comfortable. And it kind of led from there to where, one day I was performing at a competition, and there were some guys in the audience that were producers out of LA, and they wanted me to sing some songs for them. And the songs that I sang for them and recorded at that time, got in the hands of LA Reid, and then it turned into me going down to New York at 13 to perform in front of him, and then
you're signed to NastyBoy Records at 18. MC Magic is from MB Ridaz.
Right.
And so was that somebody that kind of like took you under their wing early in the industry?
Yes. So when I was doing the concert tour with PCG, I started doing that when I was like 14, 15. And on one of the shows at the time was NB Ridaz. That's when Magic was with the group. It was like 3 guys, Zigzag, Dose, and MC Magic. And I was doing the show with them, and MC Magic was like, "Hey, I'm going to be starting this label. I'd like to put you under my wing and help you out with your career." And that's what I kind of did. And then he started going solo, and I just started working with him, like making music and touring with his shows and stuff like that. And I did that for many years until I stopped being with the label, like in my early 20s, I would say, like 24, 25. But I'll still do shows with him on and off. We just did a song together, and another friend of mine, AC the promoter.
The first hit song that was written with MC Magic was Forget About Her. This hit #1 at over 40 stations in the U.S.
In the U.S., mainly West Coast, Midwest area.
You hear that your song is now #1 in over 40 stations in America. How do you feel at 20 years old when this happens? Like,
it's crazy. It was honestly such an amazing experience, because I started, as you know, singing at such a young age, and I was always singing cover songs. So I never knew what it was like to have someone. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me take. Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on. Sorry, Angie.
Oh, you're good, babe.
Okay, so so I never knew what it was like to kind of have my own song that someone would sing along with or actually know the lyrics. So the craziest thing was, I remember I had this one show in McAllen, Texas. And I remember Magic's manager, Big D at the time, was like, call me, and he's like, just be prepared. Like, everyone's going to know your song. It's been like #1 there for like a month. And I was like, there's no way. Because like, even though my song was out there like that, like I wasn't famous. Like, people were like, oh, that's Sophia Maria. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't out there like that. And at that time, YouTube wasn't even as big as it is now. You know what I
Right.
mean? There was no social media like Instagram, or there was MySpace, you know, but it was just like pictures you'd put up. It's not like people go on social media and get to know you as a person.
Yeah, and experience the shit.
Experience your life and you, and you know what I mean? So it was different, especially being independent. I wasn't on a major label to where like I had the promotion like a Rihanna would or something, you know, like you got a machine behind you. So I remember going to McAllen, Texas. I was opening for Baby Bash, and we're all in this limo. It's me, Bash, a couple other people, and I remember like we drive up to the stage, and it's outdoors, and this is like a good crowd, and he gets out of the limo first, and the crowd's like, wow, going crazy, screaming his name. I get out of the limo, like no one really said anything. They didn't know who I was. So I was like, okay, you know, went straight to the back. So I was thinking like, well, I'm just gonna like sing and have fun, like, cause I'm used to that, you know. But as soon as I went on stage and the song started playing, people must have been like, oh, we know that song. And they started like singing along. And like, I just remember like, I couldn't even sing the song. I started crying because like, I never knew what that feeling was like. So it was cool, even though like they didn't know me, but they recognized the song. And that was
Right.
like probably the best moment in my career, just because it was like that feeling like, dang.
At the comedy club the other night, performing your newest song, which is You Make Me Cry.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so is this what you're currently promoting right now?
I am.
Okay.
So I love this song because I've probably made about 7-8 albums in my career, a lot of different songs, and I've always co-wrote a lot of my music, if not just sang someone else's track. And this is the first song that I wrote myself, produced, everything. So it's definitely like my baby in a way.
Right.
And it's definitely like in your feels type track. And anyone who's ever followed me knows like a lot of my music, people always be like, oh, you're always like man bashing. But I think it's just like, I don't know if like Latinos are more emotional like that, you know?
100%.
I just kind of, and I just kind of base everything off of like experience that I've been through, if not like a family member or a friend or like shit that you hear.
Right.
So yeah, it's one of those tracks. A young guy, his name's KG Cold, amazing beat maker, made the beat. I actually have a few other songs that I'm going to be putting out in the future that he did the beat to as well. I recorded it over at Junction Sound. This really great engineer, Dawson, mixed my vocals for me. And the video was cool because my friend Carlos Torres, he did the video, and the executive producer is Alan Beck. So you guys definitely have to check out the video on my YouTube channel, Sophia Maria 702. And we're actually going to be doing a remix to the song. It's like a dance remix that this young, amazing DJ, his name is DJ Crave, made this dance remix to. And DJ Kentot out of Reno, he's with this company called Amplified, and we're actually going to be going down in a couple weeks, I should say, and making the music video to this new dance remix to You Make Me Cry. So I'm super excited about the future.
That's
of
cool.
it.
You're already putting a twist on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is there anything that you that you can sing for us right now? Like anything you're feeling? It can be new, old, whatever.
Yeah, I can sing a few things. I'll sing a little bit of The Only One from Me and Magic. This is an oldie. You're the only one, you make my life complete. If I was ever to lose you, I'd be losing everything.
Oh yeah.
And thank you. That's the one. We did that like 10 years ago. And then another one I can do a little bit, my song called Wish You Well. This song was produced and written by my friend Carlos Guillen. He's out of Santa Barbara. Me and him did music together since I was just a kid, and we're also going to be working together this weekend in Santa Barbara making some more music. It goes, I wish you well, I hope you found what you're looking for, at least what you didn't find in me. I wish you well, I hope you know I'm only bruised, I'm not broken, I can still spread my wings and fly away. Even though it's hurting me, I'm still in love. But I must let you go, cause there was nothing I can do to bring back this love again. I can do
Yes.
Okay.
You're not even out of breath? Are you out of breath?
Do you want me to stop?
I'm just waiting for you to like feel like you're just like, yeah, so the next one. I'm like, all right, Mariah Carey.
You're like, bitch, stop.
You have a kid and a dog in there?
I do.
I saw her in the back rolling.
Yes. My daughter Gigi. You want to say hi really quick?
Hey, Gigi.
Hi. Say hi, Angie.
How are you?
Up and say hi.
Hi. Oh, your eyes are so pretty.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're
welcome.
I know. 1 second, okay? That's Gigi. And then I have 2 boys, Trey and Tyson.
Okay.
And that was Twinkie. Twinkie's right here. She's my Whippet and Yellow Lab. Hey, Twinks.
Hi.
Huh?
Aw.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And thank you for putting up with everything. I swear it's never this bad.
You're literally fine. Like I have I'm in no rush. I'm chilling.
Okay. It's so bad. Like my daughter was literally taking a shit this whole time. I'm like, girl, like leave, go somewhere. What's up, guys? This is your girl Sophia Maria. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel Faded Truth. Check it out. My girl Angie does some amazing interviews, and check out our interview. Blessings and besitos.
Hey, Sophia Maria 702. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, guys. Peace.
You started off the tone, used to call me